Alright. Welcome back. It's chapter 5. We are... Yeah, chapter 5. Okay, so this is interesting. I thought it would have been Peach, but... Okay, I forgot about this. Vivian is so very late. Where has that scatterbrain been all this time? Oh, there he goes. Oh, okay. That was a really short scene. Alright. Yes, here, this is what I was expecting. Are you sure about this? Speak up, X-Not. Ooh, a fancy one this time. Yes, sir, quite sure. I pored over all the research of the Thousand-Year Door. It appears the sealing power has definitely been weakened, as Beldam said. Finally, the treasure of legend, the ancient power of darkness will soon be ours. Listen and listen well. Keep giving the Crystal Star search top priority. Of course, that also includes the elimination of Mario, that meddling scum. Got it, sir. Soon I'll have the power that has slept for a millennium, so very soon. And when that glorious day dawns, I'll throw the world into the depths of terror. No one can stop me now. All will kneel before the X-Not regime. And then I, Grotus, will build a new world. A perfect, ideal world, yes. A world made by me, about me, and for me. What a ridiculous laugh. Tech, did you call me? Oh good, we don't have to do the walk there now. What shall I do today? Will it be dancing, perhaps disguising, or will I sing a song or something? Attitude on Peach. Jeez. I'm conflicted. Huh? What's wrong, Tech? You don't seem yourself. Which is more important, carrying out an order or protecting a critical person? I exist for the purpose of a certain person. I wish to exist for the purpose of another. I do not know what to do, really. What do you mean? No, never mind. Please forget my musings. I do not know why, but it makes me feel unpleasant if I make you worry. Well, in any case, let's have a quiz. What? A quiz? Yeah, that's how I feel, Peach. That's right, Princess Peach. Please answer the questions that I'm about to ask you. If you can answer 5 questions, you may use the communicator as usual. What's with you all of a sudden, huh? Now the first question. What will happen if you collect 7 stars? Thousand-Year Door opens. Correct. Now, the second question. What is the goal of Grotus, leader of the X-Nauts? Conquer the world. Correct. Now the third question. What is the legendary treasure that waits behind the Thousand-Year Door? Tech, is this... Princess, please answer. What is the legendary treasure that waits behind the Thousand-Year Door? Oh, I wish it was an extremely rare badge. I feel like people know how I feel about badges at this point. Anyways, it's a 1,000-year-old demon soul. Correct. Now, the fourth question. What does Sir Grotus wish to do with this ancient demon soul? Well... I mean, the first and second are basically saying the same thing, but... bring the demon back to life. Correct. Now the fifth question. What is required to seal the demon again? The Crystal Stars. Correct. You have correctly answered all 5 questions. Now you may use the communicator. Tech, you. Is it okay for you to tell me such things? Please input the message you wish to send. Okay, I'm done. Could you send it? Message has been sent. That is all for now. Please go back to the room. Thank you. You're still a weird computer tech. Good night, Princess Peach. Yeah, I'll save. Oh. Bowser, where are you going, buddy? My lord, I've received reports of a great secret from the floating town of Glitzville. Okay, where did she get these reports? They're a little bit outdated. But, like, honestly, who would have told her? Let's ride the cheap blimp there. Come now. You there, 2 tickets. 1 great and evil king, and 1 sweet young thing. Good gravy. Bowser, the evil king, and a deluded old hag. Life's too short. Good for this guy. What did he just say? Hey, come back here, you impudent little cheapskate. Hey, I'm talking to myself. Where'd Lord Bowser go? Well, where did he go? Ah, should have known. Ah, forget that wimpy blimpy. I'll be riding this baby. I snuck into Glitzville once before, so I know the way. No problemo. You go easy on your old limbs and take the slow ride on the blimp, Grandma. I love it. Wait, Lord Bowser, please. Ah. Now my special dirigible deluxe brown bag cami lunch will go to waste. What? This feels like it'd be slower than the blimp. It's definitely slower. Oh, that doesn't sound good. What's... I did not press A. Why did that go? Oh, yeah. Well, now, maybe there's a crystal star down here, Bowser. Do have them. Oh, I missed. Oh, no, get out of here. Oh! Okay, this is not going well. Oh, jeez. I don't know what the point of getting a good score on this is, but we're gonna do it. Okay. How many Exons are gonna fly by? Okay. These bloopers are kind of annoying. There we go. Come on, Bowser. You're better than this. There we go. Come on. Nice. Getting lots of points. I feel like I could have kept going. Oh, come on. Interesting. Okay. I wonder if I could have fallen back there. Alright. Oh, good job, Bowser. Ooh, achoo. That was terrible. I gotta get in shape. It's Bowser, the Koopa King. He'll eat us. Someone help. Where were you there, Cammy? There you are, Lord Bowser. What are you doing here? I'm looking all over. If I may ask, where have you been, your sogginess? Swimming. Really? Neat. As for me, Glitzville was fantastic. The fights were so cool. I was overcome. Why, even at my age, I was shaking what my mama gave me. Ugh. And then, the hot dogs. Oh my gracious, Yummerly. You have fun too, huh? Okay, that was a bit of an overreaction. Lord Bowser, is that a no? It was terrible. You hear me? I swallowed a dang blooper. I wanted to have fun. But forget it. It's over. Go get me some solid info on Princess Peach and the Crystal Stars. Now. Alright. Yeah, let's save. Can't believe it was a fake Mario all that time, so we were all fooled. I'm so sorry, Mario. After all we've done for our town, did we hurt your feelings? Maybe a little. Well, alright, it's okay to be in touch with your feelings. So then, you brought a shining ray of light to our dim little town. Twilight Town thanks you. Mario, we need to get back to Rogueport, right? Let's go. Please come back to visit anytime you like. Don't know if I'm missing much in this town. I do need to get back there and upgrade Vivian. You. Nothing could replace them, nothing ever will. I hope you'll find something that you can feel the same way about someday. I was hoping you'd give me a reward. You feel like you need to tell me something. It's so nice to be back in my body. It's hard to get around when you're a piggy. Huh? Did you just say? Well, that's just rude. I'm not sure what that was about. Okay. We're back, baby. Ooh. Peach, what do you got? Dear Mario, I finally learned what the legendary treasure is. It's the spirit of a demon. The X-Nauts plan to revive the 1,000-year-old monster and use its power to take over the world. They're collecting the crystal stars so they can open the 1,000-year door. They'll find this demon spirit, but the only thing that can keep it locked away is the crystal stars themselves. You must not let them get the crystal stars. Please, Mario, you must put a stop to their horrible plans. An ancient demon spirit? Yes, Vivian, come on. 9 star pieces. Okay. Ooh. How much money do I have? I feel like... Oh yeah, I have some money to spend. I believe... Yes. I did want to go here. There we go. Wonderful. Great. What do you have to say there, Cooper? Another day dwindles away while I loaf in bed doing nothing. Oh well, I sold so much stuff in the internet auctions that I'm richer than ever. Oh. Must be nice. Alright. Let's get going. Alright. Yes, I want to buy something. Maybe. Double the damage Mario takes. What? No. No, I won't be shopping here right now. Oh. What do you gotta tell me, bud? Well, I headed to Circuit Breaker Island and got me a marvelous compass piece. You wouldn't believe it, bro. Talk about thrills and chills and spills. It was pretty nuts, bro. Want to hear what happened? It's a pretty long story. Hey, sounds good to me. Which part of the story you want to hear? Circuit Break Island. Come on. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here goes. Just as our boat arrived at Circuit Break Island, we heard of this incredible racket. We soon found out that they had kart races almost every day on the island. Whoever takes first place in the race gets to rule the island as king for that day. Just as we got to the racetrack, they were holding this award ceremony. I couldn't believe my eyes. Right there on the trophy they give to the winner. This sounds a little bit like a ripoff of Glitzpit, or Glitzville. It was another piece of the marvelous compass. I almost passed dead away. I decided right then and there that the only thing to do was enter the next race. I mean, I've driven in kart races before, so I thought I'd be okay. But was I wrong? Oh, we're already asleep. The karts were supercharged machines that could send you airborne with their exhaust. These vehicles were armed with missiles and bazookas. It was anything goes, bro. Of course, I wanted to get right out of there pronto. These drivers were crazed. But I worked up my courage and signed up anyways, and my race day finally came. Got one of the best karts, the big green 01. I took my position at the start line. The light went green and I stomped the accelerator, and something bad happened. I was in reverse. The big green 01 went rocketing backwards with me yelling. I crashed into the wall behind me hard enough to cut me off mid-screen. In one fell swoop, I dropped him in the last place and wrecked my racing machine. But it wasn't all bad news. All the other karts crashed because of my maneuver. Once I got into gear and took off, I was the only car left. I won by a country mile, bro. I took my piece off the trophy and added to the marvelous compass. The compass came to life and pointed me towards Jazzafraz town in the east. Then I heard that voice, Princess Eclair's voice, echoed in my ears again. Oh, my princess. Random words would form poetry if spoken by your voice. I will most definitely save you. Just wait for me, Princess Eclair. Oh, sorry about that, bro. So after that, I got back on my boat and came back here to Rogueport, and that's what's been up with me. Did anyone ever believe Luigi's stories? I'll come back and see you after. What have I got for items? I've got lots of items. Okay. Close call. Power rush increase. That is a pretty good one. Eyes attacked causes. That could be alright, but don't I have an ice smash already? Feel like I have an ice smash already. Oh, yeah, I do. Power rush. That's pretty sweet. Might take that last stand from my partner. Let's go check out to see if Buddy's hit it rich yet. If our investments have paid off. Oh, he's not there. Alright, so I think it's the next time we see him we get paid. Yeah, that's interesting. Where'd that boat come from? I always thought there was a star piece here, but I guess not. Do you have the Super Bowl? No, someone's gonna have to keep me updated on the Super Bowl. I haven't checked the score yet at all, actually. I'm not really too invested in who wins the Super Bowl. I don't know why I went back there. 14-14. Wow. That's... feels like... It's not even halftime yet, is it? I can't imagine it'd be halftime yet. Which partner would you like me to power up? I would like you to power up Vivian, please. Shazibi and Shazubi. It's not halftime, yeah. That's it's gonna be a high scoring game. Should be good. Oh, yeah, okay, we'll power up. We'll finally power up Flurry. Shazibi. Jeez, return to phone. Just. Oh, jeez. Well, that kind of sucks. Then you may go. Cool. Okay, get Flurry out of here, though. Jeez. 21-14 now. For the Eagles, 2 minutes. Oh. Cool. I mean, I'm kind of going for the Eagles. But. Seeking legendary book. Oh, I have that book. It's in a pretty scary place, so there's no way an old gal like me could get it alone. Yeah, I'll take on that trouble. Any idea what Rihanna's gonna sing for the halftime show? Or what they're gonna open up with? All the sports books are going wild about that bet. Alright. Mr. Klutz, ages ago there was this great legendary chef named Maitre Delicious. Rumor has it you instantly become a better chef by reading his book. Unfortunately, it's an old book that's hard to find. Stores don't carry it. I don't either. But I've recently heard that someone who used to live in Creepy Steeple had a copy. There are many secret rooms in Creepy Steeple, so it's moldering there somewhere. I just have to get my hands on that book and read it. Help me out, Stumblebum. So then. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, you want me to cook? No, I don't. Do I have anything worth you cooking? I don't know if something happens. I don't know recipes at all. Oh, no. No. Yeah. Yes, I found the cookbook. Give it here, quick. Oh my goodness. She reminds me of Edith from Bob's Burgers. Ha! I see it. I see it, haha. Oh, she's gonna make me something. I don't have the space for it. This sucks. It's gonna be a cake, probably. Forgot now. Just glaze a mushroom with honey syrup for a yummy honey shroom. Brilliant. Now I can use recipes that require 2 ingredients. Now that's some book. Talk about effective. Thanks, Mr. Staggers. Take this as your reward. Or I could have given you a reward, but you have too much stuff. I'll leave it here, so grab it whenever. Oh, okay, that's sweet. At least I don't lose it. I'm really going to put my soul into it and cook with a vengeance from this day on. I solved the trouble, but my only reward was that mushroom, which is kind of me. Okay, I guess we can head down this way. Oh, there is something I can go get right now because I have Vivian. It is in here. I have to think about the timing of this. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 2, 3. Oh. I clicked the button as soon as it came out. Okay. I'll be a little bit more cautious. Oh, that was... I took way too long to get up there. Okay. Come on, come on. There we go, got it. Spike shield. This is what I've been waiting for. This is the best badge. Oh, I love it so much. Takes 3. Oh, I love Flower Saver so much now, though. Man. Need some more. Need some more badge points. Well, you lose that. What do I want? Power Rush, Last Stand, Close Call. Those are all pretty good to have. If I take away Power Smash, because I think I'm gonna stop using my... I'm gonna stop using my, Oh, she was down. I couldn't use her power. I'm gonna stop using my hammer altogether. And, just jump instead. If I can get that Jumpman badge, too. Ooh. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Okay, wonderful. Didn't want to have to keep doing that. The only thing is that Salesman doesn't have the Jumpman badge for sale right now, which really sucks. Yeah, you. We're gonna test out my my new badge. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Oh, nice. Good job, Vivian. If I can get that Jumpman badge, I could take the power +1 off. And it essentially becomes the same thing. Yes. Yeah. Give it a try. I'll take the special path. I can afford it this time. Okay, that's fine by me. So ready. Ready for me. Okay, here we go. My mystic power can make you smile. In battle, you'll win with style. Even if nasty foes arrive, you'll be fine since my fortune will thrive. Okay, come again. See you soon. See you soon then. Goodbye. Thank you very much. So, I think the only difference... I'm not sure if it occurs more often with, like, the more you pay for it, but I know I'm pretty sure it lasts longer, too. Getting the special path versus a normal one or whatever. What do you got for me? Peekaboo. No, that's a useless one. Flower Saver for the partner would be pretty good. Oh, having a second happy heart would be nice, but... Alright. Let's go reveal the next spot on the map. Got our 4th star. Ah. The 1,000-year door and its very interesting carvings and designs on the front. Alright, we're going out to sea. For the sapphire star. Oh crap, I forgot to change to Goombella. Hurry, don't you think? We should go up to the professor's office. We have to let him know about the princess's email. Excuse me. Oh, what? That was written in Princess Peach's email? The legendary treasure is actually the spirit of an ancient demon? And those fiends want to use the power of the crystal stars to resurrect it? How bone-chilling. Sadly, it does seem to be consistent with what I've uncovered. What have you found out, Professor? This is rather long, so you'd best listen well. Are all of you ready? And you there, in front of the TV, you listen up too. Hey, Z-Man, listen up. Maybe I'm missing something. Are you talking to no one? Oh, never you mind. Don't worry about such trivial details. Just listen. The great cataclysm that I read about in that book may well refer to this demon. It says that a monster destroyed a large town that once stood in this very area. You need to listen, Professor frankly. You just broke the 4th wall. So, I was making sure you're listening. It says that a monster destroyed a large town that once stood on this very area. It also says that the 7 stars were actually created by this monster, and that this thing used the power of the crystal stars to try to control the world. According to this book, the demon was defeated in the end by 4 heroes, but only the beast's physical form was destroyed. Its spirit could not be eradicated, so the heroes used the crystal stars, which they had stolen from the demon, and they cast the evil beast into the depths of a vast maze and sealed the exit. From this I gather that the crystal stars cannot distinguish good from evil. So if they're all united, they could either seal away or resurrect the demon. It seems that those who wields the crystal stars determine if they're used for evil or good. I guess we ought to consider not collecting the crystal stars then. It would be awful if we found them all, only to have them stolen for evil purposes. Does anyone think it might just be better to destroy them once and for all? That was my first thought too, but further research suggests we can't do that. There's a slight possibility that the 1,000-year door is weakening. It seems the crystal stars hold the power to seal the beast for 1,000 years. So once 1,000 years pass, the power will keep the door sealed shut. Powers that keep the door shield shut will fail. And unfortunately this year, maybe the 1,000th year. Bad luck, huh? The fact that those goons want the stars now may not be a coincidence, but maybe not. In other words, we must be ready for the demon's return, and even if the X-Nauts fail. Well, I guess we better find the rest of the crystal stars then, huh? Where do we start? According to the map, it appears to be somewhere on Keyhole Key. Keyhole Key. I'm not too familiar with the place, but I've heard countless unsavory rumors. You know, the usual stuff. Vengeful spirits, full of hatred, evil curses, things like that. I'm sure the sea salt's down by the harbor no more. You should head there first. I think. I don't know. I'm inclined to do some more troubles. That, or I want to try the pit of 100 trials or whatever. I have a simple task. I need to have something delivered. Unfortunately, for reasons I won't mention, I can't be seen walking around Rogueport. Meet me behind Zest's house on Rogueport Plaza. Yeah, we'll do it. You. You know, you never know who will be watching. Let's do this thing quick. Take this Patrick to Goomfrey. Did I say Patrick? Take this package to Goomfrey. You'll find him in front of Frankly's place. Try not to be seen. You must be Goomfrey. I'll dispose of this in a way no one will ever find it. Tell McGoomba I said so. Do me a favor. Forget all this, you hear me? It never happened, for your sake. We never spoke. Forget everything. And when you give McGoomba my message, he'll give you my compensation. Remember, this deal won't be done until you give my message to McGoomba. Alrighty, let's go see McGoomba. Did you deliver it? Phew, you saved my neck, buddy. Oh, I almost forgot your compensation. You saved my neck, you get something good. 20 coins, not bad for like 2 minutes of work. I think this guy's inventory only changes between chapters, which... Oh, no, I'm wrong. If I talk to him again right away? No, that's different. Okay. I don't know what causes his inventory to change. Robbed in what way? Like they determined out of bounds or something? Oh, geez, 35-yard catch. Is this the way to go? I don't think so. I think I meant to go down a different pipe. I think it's that pipe I have to go down. Oh no. Nice! Oh. Ball hit the ground in his arms. Said he didn't maintain possession. Ugh. That's like my least favorite. Everyone complains about NHL reviews being long. NFL rules are just as long. And it's usually very, very questionable. Or it can be left a lot up to interpretation. Yeah, they take forever. Alright, oh, I'm glad I had you out there, Yoshi. Oh no, this is... Where am I supposed to be going? Oh, nice. Broadcast ran out of things to show and say, so they just started talking about what the players were doing. Well, that's... makes for a good Super Bowl. Get out of here. No, I want to go this way. Yeah, that's a good point. It's Especially for the casual fan, yeah. This is where I want to go. Danger, do not enter. This pipe is the entrance to the pit of 100 trials. First attack and bump attack badges. First attack and bump attack badges don't work, so beware. Oh. That's the guy I don't know, I'm pretty sure. Is that for the Eagles? Yeah. Oh. Well, Chiefs are known to make a comeback, I guess. It's a Gloomba. Stronger than normal Goomba, so be careful. It's not a healthy color for a Goomba, but it doesn't mean it's sick or anything. So don't show any mercy. Well, I didn't need that. I'm good. Well, he's coming off a high ankle sprain, I think, so they might be in trouble. Oh, these battles aren't going to give me a lot of experience. I just want to do a few of them though to get down. I think every 10 levels you get a badge or something. You get some coins, you get experience. I want mostly for the experience so I can start equipping more badges. Oh, yeah, this guy's not going to take a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've never made it to the bottom of these. I know there's a boss fight at the end, but no, I'm not going all the way to the bottom. Not right now. I don't think I will right now. It's really hard. Nice. Ooh, that's a lot of dry bones. And they're gonna give me no experience. You're really going to town on the comments there. I like it. Oh, do I know about this guy yet? Feels one-sided. Let's get rid of this guy. And Nice. Feels one-sided. I'm talking to you. There is an attack to hit multiple enemies. I can, I could, equip a badge for it. But, at this point, I don't feel like I need it. It's a special jumping badge. It's multi-bounce or power bounce. One of them is you can just continually hit the same enemy as many times as you're able to hit the action command. The other one is you can keep going down the line of enemies and hit as many enemies as you can. And this first few levels, these enemies are nothing. You can't hit me. Oh, so close to a level. This guy again. It could be, but I'd run out of flower points, is the issue. Not that I'm using flower points for anything else, but... Oh crap, I forgot she can't jump on them. No, I'm upgrading badge points. Don't steer me away from that. Defend. I'm saying I'd run out of flower points, but I'm pacing myself for as many levels as I can go. So that's, I mean, 20 is enough for what I'm doing right now. Oh, get that coin. Spike shield, yeah, spike shield lets me jump on them, but it doesn't, like my partner can't jump on them. So actually, Gumball is not the greatest partner to have right now. Except that I want to use her to tattle if I come across any enemies that need tattling. Rihanna came down on a platform from the roof. I feel like that's been done before, hasn't it? Like they all enter from the roof now. Oh, look at that. What are you gonna give me? Sleepy Stomp. I don't think I'll be using that. Oh, you haven't seen it like that. Ooh, a Paragloomba. And Piders. Hmm. It's like a strong version of a Paracoopa. And maybe that's all there is to it. I wonder if living down here ever makes its wings moldy. Yuck. It's too gross to even think about. Blech. That's a good point. Why would you need to be a flying creature that lives underground? Let me take out him though. Whoops. Whoops. My timing's a little bit off. I'll take you out. It's not gonna help you, bud. Sorry. There we go. Oh, cool. Extra rewards. So it doubled it from 3 to 6 coins. I feel a little bit ripped off. Ooh, that's a lot of clecks. Oh, I probably should have switched to Vivian. We don't know if Koops will be able to do enough damage to take them out. I don't know if Vivian would either, but... Hey, I noticed Jared just logged on. You should, invite him to watch. This game's like as old as he is. One more star point needed. Ooh. Oh no, I have fought some pokies. Never mind. We'll do Vivian. Wow, my hammer does a lot of damage. I didn't realize that. And there we go. Badge points, please. Thank you. And oh, whoops. Okay. There's some partner badges I could put on. Happy heart for my partner. Second flower saver. I'm not going to equip anything right now. I'm gonna wait, see, I mean, there's nothing I absolutely need to equip right now, I don't think. My partners are doing alright. Nice. Probably should have taken out the Gloomba though. His attack was stronger than the clouds. Oh, we're still making 1 point of battle. What floor am I at? I feel like I didn't even think those first 10 levels were 10 levels. Like, I feel like that came really fast. Come on. Okay. Just fight him. Do this. And we'll burn him. Oh. Nice. This was floor 15. 5 more fights. I'm tempted to go even further because these fights are like nothing. Come on. Come after me, buddy. Oh. He went... Okay. Whoops. I haven't considered doing any of my special moves, but... There we go. Nice. Nice. Right. And... What? She can't do her... Didn't think... That was the equivalent of... I didn't even think she touched them. That's weird. Oh wow. Big reward for that fight. Maybe I should be using it. Fire points. Yeah. We can leave Vivian out for that fight. And... Cool. Ugh. Again, not needed. I wish your audience would hold over. Like, I have 100 audience members, and the next fight we get into, I know it's gonna go back down to 60. It's kind of really annoying. Right. Yes, but the idea of getting 1 star point a fight, I could be counting how many levels down I am just by that. Oh. This guy's a shop, I think. I'm a mover. I know a few things about getting through this dungeon. For a few coins I can move where you want to go. Where do you want to go? Oh. Hold on, where am I? Yeah, I'll go down 2 levels. Sure. What badge is this? Fire drive. Attack all ground enemies and burn them as well. That's pretty cool. Hey, oh. I've got all the hottest new products right here. Look no further. Please have jump, man. I've got the fevered look of a man with a mind for goods. Want to buy something? Oh, they're all items. They're not badges. You disappoint me. Oh, Gumbella, need you. I know what this is all gonna say. It's gonna, oh, there's a couple guys I'm not familiar with. You know what? What I'm gonna do, just for the sake of speeding this fight up, I will attack all the enemies at once. Just for you there, Z-Man. It's a spiky Gloomba. It's a spiky Gloomba that likes dark places. Attack is pretty high, huh? Yep, I'm sure you know this, but try not to jump on the spike. I'm sure you know this, but I have the spike shield badge. I wonder if it'd look like that if I stayed down here long enough. I'd rather not think about that. Are there tanning salons in Rogueport? Let's do Arc Attack for fun. Ooh. Nice. 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 Okay, I'm just gonna go around you guys now for fun. It's a pretty good move. And I'll spend the next couple of fights getting my star power back. So that was level 21. Level 22, you got anything interesting for me? Ooh, thieves. Bandits, I mean. He's gonna take my coins. I don't like it. Oh, that was poor planning on my part, whoops. Now Goomba has nothing to do. Appeal. Oh, poor planning again. Yeah, I should have used my spin jump. Oh, extra defense, cool. What does crowd do? What do you mean, what does crowd do? Do you mean like, oh, why do you want more? So their cheers recharge my star power, and the more people you have in the crowd, the more cheers you'll get. So. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of Lakitus. Okay. Do multi-bunk on him. What? I definitely didn't mess that up. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Okay. Well, frick. Alright. We're gonna get to see Vivian's new power. It's gonna take about... Oops. Did I do it right? Takes up a ridiculous amount of power. Or flower power, but... I mean, it's pretty sweet. Nice. Took them all out. And... Good job, Mario. How'd you do that? It was still only worth one star point. Oh my goodness. Ah! Jeez. So there's one worrisome thing about using Vivian. I think she automatically blows these guys up. Ah. Oh, good job, that was lucky. Jeez. Nice. Struck first. Oh boy. Man. Oh, cool. Finally worked. Or, I mean, it came at a good time. Oh. Wow, we do a lot of damage. Cool. Lucky twice. Nice. Finally got some star points. Well, I'm a little bit worried the fights might start to get a little bit harder. Yeah, I don't have... What floor is it? Floor 25. Go back to the beginning. 75 to go. I'm not going all the way to 75. It's... let's do that for fun. Oh, wow. That's, how many bingos is that this stream? That's the third? Oh, that's interesting. I don't like that. Yeah, spins. What's a bingo? Bingo is... So every time you do an action command, you have a chance of the slot machine. It shows up in the top right corner. See the green mushroom up there? And if it gets two of the same, then you have a chance to like actually like spin for the slot machine for the last one. And if you get the last one, it whatever the symbol is, you get a reward based on that. So if you get 3 stars in a row, it fills up your star power. If you get 3 flowers in a row, let's see, I already got 1 from that, but if you get 3, flowers in a row, it fills up your flower points. Oh, nice. I hope he doesn't use that mushroom. Oh, and he did. Oh. I'll spin jump on him. I feel like he's going to run away now. Yeah. What? Okay. I shall be doing art attack. I'm not done with that fight. I'm done with it. He's still holding my coin. And there we go. They're all done. I feel like that was unnecessary, that second fight. Can't pick up that fire flower, I don't have space for it. Level 27. Another Lakitu. feel like the Lakitus will cause more problems than the bombs. Swap out for Goomba. Oh, after the Leafs game last night, today was their outdoor practice. You mean like the one where that they did like a couple years ago, where they took the subway like downtown and that, and like it was like basically like a fan day. Yeah. Yes, I named my ally after you. Pretty bad day for them doing outdoor practice after they had such a bad loss. I'll let you defend. Oopsies. There, got that one. And you can defend again. Ah! I'm doing bad. Alright, well this floor's coming up as floor 30. Ooh, whoops, hit my desk. This floor coming up is floor 30, so I think that's as far as I'll go for now, maybe. Oh, you still don't have anything I want. Ooh. Zap Tap is a good one. I might equip Zap Tap right now. Alright. Oh, where does that take me? Yeah. Can't enter from here. Okay. Cool, let's start. We'll save after all that. Let's start working on getting that crystal star. Put Z-Man out there, just so this will go a bit quicker. All right. So I think I gotta go down to the waterfront. I do want to stop and talk to him for a second, see if his stock changed at all. It did change again, but it's nothing that I want. Ah, that's frustrating. Okay. We'll check one or two more times before doing this. Okay. I feel like I'm supposed to talk to you for some reason. No matter how much I work, life never gets any easier for me. You know what I mean? There's gotta be a way to just go poof and get rich, you know? Poof. I hear ya. As See that ship docked there? She belongs to Flavio, the merchant trader. He don't sail too often though. Mostly he hangs at Podley's joint on the plaza. Chiefs just scored. What's that, 24, 21? Oi, you, with the mustache. What's with the stink eye, eh? You got something to say? Right then, ask me anything. I'm like an encyclopedia. I am. I can answer anything. Oh, Keel Hall Key? Listen, mate. Don't ask me about that place. I got no need for a curse from the Pirate King. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Keel Hall Key? You mean that island where the treasure hoard of Cortez, the Pirate King, is hidden? Yeah, exactly. So you want treasure, eh? Fine, but keep an eye out for the cursed pirate curse will get ya. Oof, sorry, that took a lot to get through. Keel Hall Key? That's that cursed island. Don't get mixed up with that place for your own sake. Oh, do you have something to tell me? What? Keel Hall Key? Well, that place is absolutely awful, I've heard. Not long ago, ship after ship went there hunting treasure, but none ever returned. Bet they met the bad end of the pirate's curse. Pirate King's curse. Those guys were dumb. Okay. Right, we gotta go find Flavio. But you. No. Didn't change. Anything interesting on the notice board? Oops. Toad Bros Bazaar announces new shipment of bestseller Super Luigi. Get your copy. Are you serious? What? For 64 coins. Come on. Okay, someone's gotta go tell him to smarten up. No one's gonna want to buy it for 64 coins. You. What do you want, huh? Who? Me? You ask about? Ah, I am called Flavio. I am, how you say, a trader, the richest man in Rogueport. Monetary wealth gives me freedom. Yes, and freedom gives me wealth of spirit. And yet, why is it that a man whose life is unchained must always long for yet more, huh? What is missing from my life? This tears at my very insides. I must know, what do I lack? Probably thrills. Thrills, you say, ah? I suppose one does need some thrills every now and then. There's nothing like the feeling of being alone on a mountain, shivering to death. Ah, no foolish Flavio, not chills, you silly man. What I need are thrills. Wait, hold the horses. What that is it? Now that I'm thinking of it, I once heard of the treasure of Cortez, the Pirate King. Yes, this is the answer. Oh, such happiness for me. A hunt for pirate treasure. Why, that just shrieks of romance and thrills and emotion and even money. Also, like any option we chose would have had that dialogue. Do you not know the tale? The Pirate King's treasure hidden on Keel Hall Key? Ah, well, tales say that the Pirate King Cortez hid his hoard of pirate booty there. I appreciate his word of booty, or choice of booty. For years, treasure hunters and ruffians have gone there in search of the loot, but not a single one of them has ever returned. Oh, the horror that the horror makes my back tingle. Don't know what I was trying to read there. People here whisper that the ghost of Cortez attacks all who seek his treasure. Eek! It is because of those very rumors that people no longer go to Keel Hall Key. But that will not stop Flavio. That treasure is there, yes, and I'm going to prove it. For I'm Flavio, trader extraordinaire, millionaire, sailor of the 70 seas. Oof. Was that you were saying? You are also looking for a treasure here in Rogueport? Why talk such craziness? There isn't anything like that in this dull armpit of a town. Cannot be believing each stupid rumor about treasure some street urchin spews out. No, 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 no. Now what madness comes bursting from your mouth? You have a treasure map? Well, hand it over. Rather, I mean, show me. You're having a joke on me. This map leads straight to Keel Hall Key. You swine, you mean to steal my treasure out from under me? You awful, awful man. Okay, no, I want you... This guy's annoying. Well, now I'm confused. It doesn't surprise me at all. Why does he look like a Simpsons character? You are looking for things known as the crystal stars. Now I'm thinking, a star-shaped stone was set up to be in Cortez's hoard. Perhaps I could sell it, but for a staggering amount of cash. Yes, that would be... Stop such thoughts, Flavio. What you need is romance, thrills, and emotion. I cannot ignore what this business before me suggests. This must be fate at work. Flavio should go with you to Keelhaul Key. Of course, the crystal star is yours, yes. But the rest of the treasure is mine. You must repeat that? Flavio's ears are plugged. You have no ship? Ha! Ha 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 ha! You unfortunate foolish man. Do you not know who I am? I will have a ship ready in no time, and it will be massive and glorious. Perfect. Splendid, splendid, splendid. Let us begin preparations immediately, shall we? I will volunteer myself as our intrepid leader, yes, and you will be captain. Danger and adventure tickle my nostrils. Come to the harbor right away. Tickle his nostrils, huh? Alright. You. No, okay. Pleased to meet you. Your acquaintance. Okay. This is odd. They call that guy Four Eyes. He's one of the sailors coming us with this Keelhaul Key. Totally feel like I've seen him somewhere before though. Yeah, me too. Maybe I'm just going nuts. What do you have to say about this guy? That's the entrepreneur Flavio. He's like super rich. He owns lots of ships. I don't know for sure, but it looks like this ship is his favorite. Yes. So does you, huh? Well, sadly, a slight problem seems to have popped up. Feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. She's a fine vessel, no? She's the SS Flavion, queen of the countless ships in my personal fleet. The raw majesty of her hull, the pomp and circumstance, none can compare to her. Behold the elegant curve of her prow. She cuts to the very soul, don't you agree? This guy doesn't stop talking. But she is not just a beauty, she is a savage beast on the water, tops among sailboats. But above all, I can tell you, this proud ship can. Yes, did you speak? Yes, yes, of course. Problem that has sprung up. I had completely forgotten about it. The SS Flavion, she bewitches me. Yes, well, here's the issue. We have no navigator. He ran off, the dog. Navigator, of course, is the highest ranked helmsman. They steer ships, you know? Now, here's the real problem. The waters around Keelhaul Key are deathly dangerous. We need an absurdly skilled helmsman for our navigator. It is, how you say, a pickle? Oi, Flavio. Heard you talking there, sir. If you don't mind me saying, I might have a solution. Do not tease me, Papatch. You can solve our problem, then spit it out already. Well, sir, I've heard talk of a famed, no legendary sailor living in Rogueport. Yeah, I think he's called Admiral Bobbery. A salty old sea dog by all accounts. But he's said to have the helmsman's touch, sir. He can make any ship bow to his will. Thing is, there ain't a soul what's seen him on the seas of late. That's a boom. Problem solved. Let us scout out this Bobbery fellow and get him on board. Yeah, who's gonna do it? As is customary, my captain will handle all negotiations. That would be you, Mario. That does sound fair to everyone, does it not? You guys are jerks. Okay, Four Eyes. Don't talk. I'm distrustful of you. Then it is decided you must find this Bobbery and bring him here. Our fortune sails with you. Got it. Yeah, I'll be out getting everything ready. I think I do need Yoshi though. don't know how you would know otherwise where he is. I only know where he is just because... Oh, I've played this game so much. I can't remember how you figure out where he is. You must just have to... Oh! Okay, I pressed the button that time. You must just have to ask around town, I'm guessing. Okay, this is getting silly. This... maybe just a little, embarrassing. He's so dashing, but you know, actually he might have been a bandit. Maybe that's why he was sneaking into chimneys. Funny you mentioned chimneys. And I never went back here. There we go. Oh, that was... Whew. I was not gonna make that. Oh, now we gotta do this jump again. Ah. Okay. And let's go check out what's in here. What do you blokes want? Well, I'm really tired right now because I've fallen in the water a bunch. You seek Admiral Bobbery? Never heard of the gent. Take your search elsewhere. Now, away with you. Okay. But I'm pretty sure you're Bobbery. Come on. You seek Admiral Bobbery? Never... What? Okay, what? Oh, cool. That's important. How many do I have now? 5, okay. Dude. I know who you are. That's a bomb sailor. The workers of the dock say he's some kind of legend. I heard he was stubborn, but who knew he'd give us this much trouble? Seriously. Be nice if Professor Franklin... Oh. Okay, let's go talk to Franklin. Bobbery. Their old sea dog lives in the east house right next door. They say he was a great and important sailor long ago. Okay, so... Now that we know, he's for sure Bobbery. Admiral Bobbery. I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about now, if you please. Don't play dumb with us. We were already told that you are Admiral Bobbery. What poppycock. Tell me, what would you want with me if I were this chap? You say your ship needs a navigator, and you want me to do the job, So sorry, but you'll have to look elsewhere. I shall set sail upon the sea nevermore. But look, we're begging you here. You totally have to. You're the only one who can guide our ship to Keelhaul Key. This is serious stuff. Awfully sorry, dear boy, but when I say no, what I mean is no. Okay. Now what do you have to say? Darn, what do we do, Mario? That guy doesn't seem stoked to come with us. You know what I wonder though? Why is he all weirded out about the sea anyway? We ought to find someone who knows this guy and find out what his malfunction is. Malfunction. I'm pretty sure... They're what? Pretty sure gotta talk to the barman. He knows what's up. Oh, yeah, we're just gonna jump right over the... Jump right over the bar. You say Barbary won't go to sea, huh? Well, can't say that surprises me. The real question is, are you folks really sure you want a Barbary back on the water? Oh yeah. Oh, is that it? Now I see. You want to mount an expedition to Keelhaul Key. Rough seas out there. Most sailors would meet their ends, not old Barbary though. Fact of the matter is, Admiral Bobbery's tale is sad. Horribly sad, actually. You'll probably end up crying, but I'll tell it to you if you really want me to. Please do. I can take it. Okay. In that case, get ready. Bobbery's tale of woe goes something like this. Bobbery was once married. He had a wife of enduring beauty named Scarlet. Two of them were madly in love. Sort of love reserved for fairy tales. Now, Bobbery was a renowned sailor, so he was away from home for long periods. Scarlet never complained, though, had always waited faithfully for Bobbery's return. And Bobbery, his eye never drifted. He only loved Scarlet truly and deeply. So they lived and found happiness where they could, and all was good for a time. But not all good things can last. It was a particularly icy winter when it happened. Scarlet fell ill, a virus, a passing cold. No one knew, but it soon turned serious. Bobbery at sea and on a long, lonely voyage knew nothing of his bride's suffering. By the time he returned, Scarlet had succumbed. She was gone. Bobbery, of course, blamed himself. My loving wife perished because of me. If I were not at sea, I could have nursed her to health. I could have saved her. He was overcome with such thoughts, they tormented him always, haunting his sleep. He has never gone out to sea since. That's the saddest tale I've ever heard in my life. No wonder. You will all know his tale now, so tell me, do you still want him to return to sea? Yeah, I guess now he's suffered enough. In that case, let the miserable soul be and make your way without him. We have no choice, okay. Very well, I understand. If you're that determined, then I'll give you this. Yeah, I had to answer yes for that question, just to get this. On her deathbed, Scarlet wrote Bobbery a final letter. You hold it in your hands. I don't know what's written inside, but I can tell you that she told me... Oh, sorry, hit the mic. As she lay dying, if I should succumb to this plague, and if my love should blame himself for my death, then give this letter to him, so he may hear my voice. It was her last request. Why didn't you give it to her, you dingus? But when I saw oh, never mind. Okay, he's going to explain himself. When I saw Bobbery in misery trying to forget the pain as he mourned his wife, I just couldn't bring myself to present this letter to him. I've regretted it ever since. Yeah, you should. Please, take this letter and do the deed I was too cowardly to do. Take it to Bobbery. Thanks, Podley. Don't beat yourself up for this. We'll deliver the letter. Come on, Mario. Podley's a jerk. There's too many stoppages in football. You're right, there's too many stoppages in football. What is it? The stat that, like, if, like in a 60-minute game, there's only actually, like, 11 minutes of actual playtime. Alright, what? Oh, by Blabberton's beard, not you again. No matter how many times you entreat me, my stance is firm. Now away with you. A letter, you say? For me? Scarlet. This is Scarlet's handwriting. Scarlet, my love, if you're reading this letter, then I am no longer by your side. Because fate has stepped between us, I've decided to write you this letter. If you're reading this, I must have passed away while you are at sea. I can only assume that you will blame yourself for it, my sweet Bobbery. Although my life was short, you gave me more than a lifetime's worth of joy. Though you will mourn, I beg that you remember that time. Like love is a tide. You are one with the sea as you are one with me. Do not lose both of your life's loves. Time, like love, is a tide. You are one with the sea as you are one with me. 1,000 pardons, but may I have a moment alone, if you please. You can't turn the game off now. It's almost over. You need to see who wins. Okay, it's not. Okay. That's my love. I was happy. My sweet, sweet Scarlet, I still love you. Oh, okay. Now then, you were looking for a navigator, I believe? Bound for Keelhaul Key? Humph. If you think an old sea bomb like me is what you need, then let's shove off. Admiral Bobbery. Awesome. Ship's in the harbor, hmm? I must inspect her before we leave. I shall meet you there. Alrighty, ready to go. Alright, I think... Oh, I haven't read my emails in a while. That's alright though. I'm gonna check one last time. Hasn't changed, okay. Alright. I think we're about ready to set off. I knew you'd get Bobbery on board, you wonderful mustached man, you. To you I must say ahoy. I was wise to choose you as captain. Ahoy to me as well. Of course. My men have already loaded our cargo and supplies. Yes, preparations are complete. If you have no errands, we can depart at once. What do you say? Shall we set sail? Yeah, let's go. Very well, to the sea. Raise anchor and set sails for thrills and emotion. And romance and money. Our destination is Dread Keyhole Key. Wait up. Oh, the pink parasol up in the crow's nest. It's pretty good. Those like swinging shots are a little bit disoriented in a 2D game. Oh, this is X01 here. Come back, dude. I repeat, X01 over here. Roger, regarding you. 5 by. Infiltration is successful. X0 Black aboard vessel. Repeat, X0 Black is on board the vessel. Oh, we're only hitting the chapter 5 title. Now, whoops. The key to pirates. Month star, day XO. Over the protests of my crew, the SS Flavion has set sail. Is this voyage as reckless as they say? I must scoff. Flavio will show them guts. Month X, no, sorry, month star, day XX. Another day of good wind, white clouds, they dazzle me. It's as if they are blessing our voyage. Flavio thanks them most heartily. Month star, day X, music note. This is... Oof. Things are going smoothly, yet I'm filled with dread. At this speed, we should reach our destination by tomorrow's sunrise. Oh, here we go. Skull Captain casts his gaze, red jewel shines and plays. Boom, bassa boom, festival. The Stash Brothers' best of friends, 3 times red stash lands on his end. Blue stash belly 4 times is whacked, so let's hear those fireworks go boom. I don't know the rhyming scheme of this song. At the Boom Bassa Boom Festival. Yes, now we're talking. Flavio told you, did he not? Nothing to fear now. The island is right before our eyes. Do you see it? It is a mountain of treasure. Oh ho ho, I feel fabulous. Shall I tell you one of my many, many tales of raw bravery? No, it is no trouble at all. There I was, locked in deadly combat with a sea serpent. Yes, but even then I smiled. Oh good. Great, he started again, a tale of bravery, right? I heard this one yesterday. Well, stop interrupting, I want to hear it. There's nowhere to escape to. We just have to listen until he's finished. Yeah, if you interrupt him mid-story, he absolutely loses it too. Oh, the music changed. Not good. Why is the, what? Wait, what's going on there? Ship's stopping. Oi, Master Flavio. Awful story to interrupt that wicked story. The ship stopped. Ah, stopped, you say? After interrupting a story of passion and fury? Well, it is your job to keep the ship moving, yes? So take care of it. Aye, aye, Flavio, I'll get right on it. Right quick, wait a tick. I don't think you're going to get the ship going up there. Oh yeah, I'm working on it. Just wait a Goomba stomping moment, you scallywags. Oh. Oi, quit shoving, eh? I said I'm working over here. I said quit shoving. Yeah, not good. They're here. What is this ruckus now? Who is here? Will someone tell me what's going on? Ooh. No, they're upon us. The pirate ghosts. I just like how everyone's running around on the ship. The green toad is really freaking out. The orange toad up on the stern is like just smiling and running around. All them rumors were true. What do? We gotta get out of here. Ah. Do not panic yourselves. This is just a dream we're all having. Awake. And then now quickly move to the boat. Ooh, that's a lot of spirits. You might be in trouble, Flavio. Ghostly ghostly oohing thing. You really the savage pirate king? Lady, help me. Buck up now, everyone. Remain civilized, relax, don't panic. Who's saying this? Everybody's freaking out except maybe the blue bomb. The bomb. Relax, I say you must simply must take it easy. What? Ah! Oh no, it was Aubrey. Excuse me, listen everyone, if we could form an order, just forget that, make a path. Aubrey, look alive man. Must get out of here. Abandon ship, every rich marvelous merchant for himself. Oof. Not good. Month star, day X star. Fortune from disaster. This kindly sea washed us ashore. What strange irony that this island was our intended destination all along, no? And yet we mourn. We have lost 3 crew members, including Admiral Bobbery. It pains me to think they were taken by the Pirate King, that ghostly thing. What happens to us now, eh? We may be lost without hope, stricken in the wilds. Month star, day X heart. We have made a semblance of civilized life here. Ships flotsam washed in, and we now have salty bread and other salty things. We can live for some time on this salty bounty of the sea, but then what, I ask? Month star, day circle. We have built a few huts from the washed up timbers. Ah, poor sweet SS Flavion. At least the shanties keep out the wind and rain. We still have had no sign of Bobbery and the others. In my heart, she doubts. Still, despite my fear, we must continue to hope that they are alive somewhere. Month star, day 0, day OX. 3 days on the isle now, and the huts are all finished. We've carved a life out here, though we all dream of a return to Rogueport. Oi, Captain Stash. Ain't much, but we finished a wee hut for you to rest in. Come have a look. I'm pretty sure there's a star piece here somewhere. No, maybe not. I definitely thought there was. No, I don't want to hear about Keel. I want to hear about this guy. It's a rare waka. I don't think you see many of his kind anymore. Nope. If you whack a waka, they drop a waka bump. Those are supposed to be delicious. Fetch a high price in gourmet auctions too. Yep, super delicious delicacies. Still, whacking a defenseless creature to get one. You'd never do that, right, Mario? Well, I'm not going to do it right now, that's for sure. I was sure. Yes. Okay. Alright, at least I was right. Captain, please help. Flavio and Papach are in a huge fight. What about you, Squinty? You turned jelly when you saw all those ghosts. What are you talking about? You were the one quaking in his boots, Fancy Pants. Wait a moment. Did you just call the great Flavio Fancy Pants? That's right, Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants. Why, you little cyclops. What a good insult. Flavio demands satisfaction. You, me, hammers at dawn. Why, that's right, fine by me. Can't wait to put a few dents in those fancy threads. Yeah, they'll be fine. Here. Captain Stash, them ghosts are back. Uh-oh. I don't want to fight them. Stay away from me. Oh, hold on. I'll let you go. It's an ember, sort of a pale blue flame spirit, kind of spooky. Max HP's 8. Of course, since this thing is flame, touching it will hurt you. Didn't Mama teach you that? Looks like it's susceptible to ice or explosive attacks, though, so that's something. If you get hit by a flame attack, you'll catch fire. So try to guard well. Do this. And hopefully it takes them out. It doesn't. Wow. Yo, okay. That's not good. I did not realize my hammer did that much damage. Oh, get out of here. Alright, swap partner. Coops. Since when does my hammer do that much damage? Oh, he has no defense, that's what it is. Oh, not good. Okay. Ooh, double star points. Great. I needed it. You're bloomin' beast, Captain Stash. Too early to celebrate, no? There's surely more of them elsewhere, huh? Someone must investigate the rest of the island. Yes, that is what must be. Oh, who's gonna do it? As leader of this expedition, I, of course, should stay here. On this, I brook no argument. Yet, who's gonna go? Ah, yes, of course. Mario, perhaps you could handle the exploration. No way, pal. Ah, well, we cannot just sit here and sun ourselves all day like mermaids, huh? Someone must get out there and look around. This is not a thing to be argued. So, we'll decide this fair and square, hmm? Everyone all in favor of Mario exploring the island, please raise your hands. You guys, again, jerks. There you have it. We all count upon you. Good luck, bold explorer. Thank you. Is there... Maybe there's no more hidden star pieces around here. Oh, it's start of the 4th? I need a rest. Sleep tight. Goombella out. Because I know there's going to be new enemies. And pick up that star piece. Struck first. Oh good, there's only 2 of them. And I fought one of them before? Did I fight one in Schwank Forest, or did I Fortress, or did I fight one in the Glitz Pit? Can't remember. Probably both, actually. Ooh, new badge. Confuse enemies. Don't I already have one of those? I feel like I have one already. Good shot. Cool. Let's try not to fall in the water. And come here. Come here. I want to jump on you. Ugh. Okay. Take you. So glad I'm getting experience. That's great. That's the what is it, what's it called? The electric touch or whatever badge that I have on. Yes, keep creating guys. Well, Chief scored. Well, at least it'll be an interesting, like, end to the game. Coin. Now, I know there's some enemies that show up that cause poison. Him, specifically. Oh, well, let me... There, oh my goodness. Yeah, so it's a 1-possession game now. That's cool for the 4th quarter. It's Putrid Piranha. It's a poisonous piranha plant. That color's totally sickly. Max HP is 8. Bites and it attacks with super rank poison breath. Breath mint, table 4. If you get poisoned, your HP will slowly go down, so you know, try not to. That was probably lucky for him. Ooh, a flower point. Thank you. You can defend. That's how, yeah, when I got the stats for the piranha, I was tattling. And Goombella's the only one who can do it. And then if you go to my journal, there's a tattle log, and these, they're all filled in. Except I've never seen whatever that is. Whatever these guys are, so. I've tattled on 69 of a possible 124. And I mean, enemies are here. Or like bosses, I mean. Magnus from chapter 2. Oh, Mr. Shrink. Mr. Mini, Mr. Mini. Do that. Do that one. I was trying to get coins there, you dingus. Jump on you, and you can head bump back there. Cool. Oh. Too bad he didn't go for Mario. Great, good job, Kumbella. And nice. Did that kill him? Oh, he still has one more. Alright. I think that will take this guy out. Oh no. That's disappointing. It's really disappointing that he has 8 health. Oh, close to a level. Sweet. Start piece. And I need to get Z-Man out. Go. Alright. Oh. Defense. Oh, no. Okay, stop this. Okay, there we go. And oh, I'm not going down there to get that. I thought there was supposed to be one more piranha in that area. Scarce Ghost, blast it all. Oh, there's our 3 mechanic fours. My Bubbler's blotches. Is that you, Mario? You're alive, old boy. Right, you came just in the nick of time. Get these 2 out of here this instant. What about you, Admiral? You've got to get out of here too. Just leave it to me, eh? I'll keep these ghouls busy while you get out of here. Flee, that's an order. Let me do... Excuse me. Let me do what I must. Now, away with you. Okay. Oh, no. I was gonna back him up. Bobbery, please forgive our... We up and left you and everything was happening so quickly. Forgive us. Yeah, eh? Excuse me, but I'd better be going also. Uh-oh. Hey, you out there in front of the TV. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Maybe pretty obvious to you who I really am, but no one telling Mario or else. You out there in front of the TV. Did this guy go nuts or what? Oh, an in coupon. And that badge over there is important. Punt to the 5-yard line. Jeez. Oh, only coming out here for items. Is it? Right. Nice power. Great. Oh, it only takes 1? Make Mario damage proof when jumping on fire enemies. Attack power against fire enemies increases by 1, and damage taken from fire attacks drops by 1. It's wonderful. Hold on. What badges do I have equipped? Let's sort by... Let's get rid of close call. And do that ice power. So now I can essentially jump on everything. So this is how Legend of the Sea meets his end, eh? Don't know why I just went after him with the hammer. That was kind of dumb of me. Yeah, do all kinds of damage now. Let's try this out. Oh, we can gulp them. Cool. Pointless. When you said I was made of money, I didn't realize I had over 400 coins. Chief scored. Still going brogue points, or badge points. I keep calling them brogue points, I don't know why. Alright. Let's sort. Oops. Did I just take off? Close call. Alright, we'll leave those off for now. Come on, pain of it all. Get down here, Bobbery. Thank you. Mario, old boy. Ugh. Guess those blokes got me a bit better than I thought. Mario, please hear my last request. I must thank you for taking me out to sea one last time. But there is one thing I need before I go to my rest. Chocola Cola. Call back to the Mario and Luigi series. I was saving that one bottle, my last memory of Scarlet, to celebrate reaching here. I saw it among the flotsam, drifting toward the island, so it must be somewhere. If I might have just one sip before my final voyage. Ugh. Get me that Chocola Cola, old boy. Okay. Oh, I just leveled up, I don't need that. I don't know why I was checking for stuff I can't. Okay. That's interesting. I think if I jump on this one, and then I can gulp and take both of them out. Good game plan. Nice. Oh, and I got some of my flowers back. Hey, come down here, Fuzzy. I want to fight you. Or not. Okay. I'll come to where he's at. Will that take out the Fuzzy? Yes, it will. Cool. Ouch. Oh. I messed up. Uh-oh. Oh good, at least we're not poisoned. Oh crap, I spoke too soon. Poison for 9 turns. Wow. Oh. That, oh crap. That was the wrong play. Because I'm in danger, my attacks do +2. Oh, and what the heck? My attacks are going to do a lot more now. Oh, another +3. Wow. Okay. I think that's all the enemies in this area. And take you out, Fuzzy. We'll leave him because I'm pretty sure the pink guys only damage fire points. Oh, he can't even touch me, never mind. Take that. Alright. Oh. Only getting coins. Nothing else. Oh, this set is tilting. That's... doesn't matter. I shall need another rest, please. Need some milk. What? You sleep well, Captain? Enjoy your day. Thank you. I don't like how you charged me for that and then called me Captain. Alright, time to get into a big argument. Ah, you're still alive. Well, we have some fortune left. Such relief for Flavio. Thought some jungle beast was snacking on you. Well, everyone is accounted for. Now, wait one moment. Am I wrong, or are we still one man short? Yes, you're wrong. That's right. But Bobberry sacrificed himself to save us from the ghosts. Please, we've got to go back and help him. Call Toad. What lunacy bursts forth from your mouth? The Admiral lives? What fortitude! Mario, front and center, I entrust you with a mission to save our dear Admiral. What is that you say? Chicola Cola. Well, why would I have that? But, yes, by the way, Flavio is merely curious. What do you need it for? But now, the Admiral may soon perish, and he wants to drink it as his last wish. Ah, so what are we dealing with here? Is a sort of last request, am I correct? Well, Flavio has no choice. I found it on the beach, but for this noble cause, I yield. However, this Cola is part of our supplies, which we need to survive. So I'll need you to find something to eat to replace this. On this, I do not budge. Yes. I'm sure there's something on this island that would be a suitable replacement. What do you... Make it good. I'm the editor of Foppish Gourmet Weekly, so I know my delicacies. Oh, he's gonna make me go get the coconut. Do you think the Eagles go for 2 if they score? Yeah. Well, how much time is left in the 4th? I think if it's like less than 10 minutes left in the 4th, they should go for 2. Jump on you, and we'll use gulp. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. It's a little annoying. I don't want to have to use gulp. Let's swap coops. Oh no, don't do that. Can't get the timing on that one. It's really annoying. Oh crap. Oh no. Whoopsies. Mel's machine. Hello. Thanks for joining. I don't know what to do right now. Let's switch coops. See what he gets. It didn't do much for me. That was maybe pointless. Actually, I need to use up an item anyways to make room for that coconut. Cool. That was easy. Oh. Let's see now. Very good. They really make it like as tight as possible for the platforming. Alright. Oh, yeah, I gotta go down there. And there we go. Oh, they went for 2? That's sweet. That's gonna be exciting for the end of the game. Kinda wish I was watching it now, actually. Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's gonna be, it's like gonna come right... Didn't last year with, when it was LA and, Cincinnati, wasn't it like down to the last 5 minutes? Like it was like it was a 1-score game, it was anyone's game. I feel like that happened last year. I was at work and someone had it on last year, and I remember like going back and forth doing work and then actually and watching the game. And I watched like the last drive, last couple minutes of the game, because it last year it went like right down to the last couple minutes. So and oh yeah, I almost forgot which way I was going. I need to go back here to get the cola. Alright, dingus. So what do you give me? You get a coconut. Ah, haha, a coconut, is it not? Well, that is island fare, but somewhat cliched. Oh well, perhaps I had set my hopes too high for a foraging non-gourmand such as you. Well, here you go. Take the Chocola and give my regards to the Admiral. Flavio's treasured beverage. Actually, it's Bobbery's. Tell him to waft the bouquet, swizzle it gently, and savor all of the fine fizziness. Ugh, it's the worst. I don't know what causes the enemies to reset. Does it have to be like you go like 2 tiles away from wherever they are? Emote. Don't like it. I don't know if there's any badges that help protect you against poison. Can't think of any. If there are, I need it. Oh crap. Cool. There we go. Oh, don't know if I'm going to beat that piranha on my next turn. Especially if he's not touching me like that. That's ugh. Oh wait, now I can. I'm in danger, so I will be able to take him out. Cool. All right. Where's the fuzzy? There he is. And that should take him out. Alright. And oh, that's not enough. Oh, of course he would go for friggin' Yoshi. That's annoying. He would have died if he had attacked Mario. Ooh, 10 star points away. Okay, getting close. Alright. And are there enemies here? No enemies, okay. Sniff sniff, ah, that distinctive bouquet. You've brought it. So, This glorious flavor, dear boy, it awakens the mouth. So the sea was generous enough to deliver me this one last grace, eh? I have nothing left in this world now. Thank you for granting my last wish. Now, I shall be reunited with my dear Scarlet. Farewell, Captain Mario. Okay, I guess we're done. Oof. Gonzalez, I think maybe Bobbery's just sleeping, yeah? He is. And here I was getting all choked up. Give him a wake-up whack. Oh, oh, oh. Wobbity wobbity. Pirates? Where are those pirates? Not quite with it yet, huh? What now? Oh, Mario, old boy, it's you. You have adventures in the afterlife as well. Capital. You're still alive, nutcase. Oh, yes, wow. Really. This isn't a tropical paradise for fallen sailors? No. Now, I recall, Mario, old boy, we still have work to do. You better take me with you, I should say. Sure, my sea legs and explosive personality would be rather useful, eh? Yeah, that's right, Bobbery. Bobbery's abilities. Press X to make him throw. This is good. Now that we have him, there's all kinds of stuff to go back into the world and explore. You can even throw him on the ledges above you. Battle, you can detonate on ground-bound enemies. Yes, I know all this. Alright. Yeah, I think I need to go back to camp. I can't do anything else here yet. Alright. Alright, let's see what 2-minute warning. Back to commercials. Let's see what kind of fight Bobbery has. The enemies respawn? Yeah, they did. Okay. Alright. Oh, Bobbery's not upgraded. Nah. Oh, he still has pretty good attack power though. Wow. Oh, very close to leveling up. There we go. Should have it here. Oh, there's 3 of them. That sucks. That sucks too. The fog. Alright. And Bobbery misses. Oh no, we hit him. Cool. Well. Oh, Bobbery's poison. Crap. For 9 turns. That is wild. And I think when Bobbery explodes, it always takes the mist away. Still haven't gotten shipping and notification. Jeez. I thought they sent out like a month ago that like it was already shipping for Canada. Level up again. Well, this will be fun. I'm gonna have a lot of badge points now. You should message them. Send them an email or message them on Kickstarter, I don't know. And just be like, where's my game? Okay. Don't want anything there. Another flower saver would be really cool. Power plus for partners. Let's leave it again for now. See what happens. Oh, let's do this. There we go. And... oh, set's falling over again. Oh, the star points are harder to come by now. What level am I at? Level 15. I think when you get to level 20, you become a A-list star. And you, when you're an A-list star, you're able to have 150 people in the audience. Alright. Haha. Nice. Okay. That was lucky. Oh, we're getting there. Oh, he missed. The last update says the last shipment will be... holy, that's gotta be the 5th bingo of this. 5th bingo, maybe, of this stream? Ooh, are you gonna give me double star points? Double star points, please. What's happening with the game? Must be close to over. There's only one guy. Jeez. That was a quick fight. Oh, nobody's scored yet. Jeez. Alright, we're back. Ah, there's Bobbery. Welcome back to you. Do you know how worried we were? My stomach has been most upset. I must worry about everyone here, but no one worries for Flavio. No one. You know how hard that is for me? To sit here in safety and worry so much. I do not know what is out there, waiting to lurch and snack upon me. Not even know how to get home, and for the sake of the blue, briny sea. But no more yelling. Now is the time to pull together and work as a team. Flavio, old boy, I must say, you talk rather too much. Thank you, Bobbery. I growl at you like an angry jungle beast. I ought to. So in any case, Mario, I bet that crystal star you spoke of earlier. It was a rather odd rock in the far east of the jungle with the skull carved into it. Call it an old sea bomb's intuition, but that skull rock smells suspicious to me. Hey Bobber, you wanna know what really smells suspicious? Flavio's armpit. Oi, smells like low tide. But seriously, You may be on something with that skull rock. I say, that's where the treasure's... That is a really good game plan. Chiefs kneeled and are going to go for a field goal from the 7-yard line. I mean, it's very strategic, and they took timeout at 11 seconds. So, I mean... Jeez, hope he misses. I mean, even if he gets it, I don't think the timer will run down to 0, so... I mean, the Eagles will have one last chance. Even a kick return chance, I don't know. Maybe on something with that skull rock. I say that's where the treasure is. Well, anyone can figure that out, you mutinous joker. I mean, how obvious. I was already saying in my head that the treasure is certainly behind that rock. You have never even seen the rock, Flavio. I just went from talking on the chat to reading this text really quickly. Probably does not make sense if you were just listening. And as such, I will continue the noble duty of protecting this camp from invasion. Captain Mario, carry on. I am sorry to make so many requests, but you know. Flavio, you old cash grubber, if you want treasure, why don't you go get it yourself? Ah, well, yes, Admiral, you see, Well, yes, you have a point. Let us decide this fair and square, shall we? Listen to me, everyone who thinks I should go along to investigate the Skull Rock. There you have it, Flavio, fair and square, what? 8 seconds left. It'd be wild if Eagles somehow came back. No, not fair, Flavio hates you all. Let's save. Man, this chapter you go through like these 2 panels so much. You fight these enemies so much. Alright, Flavio, are you fighting for us? Oh, I messed that up. That sucks. Oh, I messed that up. No D lineman on the field. Holy crap. Alright. Aubrey. You threw it short, nobody was available. So that's it? Oh, I just... My phone just updated me. Oh, how did I just miss that? Why are there so many boos in the audience? Oh, that dingus. It's all boos, I don't know why. Oops. Well, not quite 500. Did not get the bingo that time. Alright. Get out of here, Flavio. You turd. Oh, look at that, one coin short of 500. Look at this nonsense. Yoshi carrying all of us like that. Ah, now what is all this? A dead end, taunting Flavio with its dead-endness. But is this... I think this is Skull Rock Bobbery blabbered about. Great mustaches. Well, it positively reeks of ancient secrets, yes? Let us plunge into this puzzle. Right, I really need to go to the bathroom. Alright. Skull Captain casts his gaze. Red jewel shines and plays. Boomba. Just sing away to while away the time. It's not like Flavio's scared or anything. But do you know something? I've never been able to know that song's meaning. Eee, what a turd. Mario, old boy, I've got a gut feeling that Flavio's gem might fit in that cute eye hole. You're probably right. Yes, come on. What is it you ask of me? You want Flavio to lend you something, is this correct? What could I possibly have that you would need with such anxiousness? The skull gem, please. You want me to lend you the skull gem? You really, really need it? This is the heirloom of the House of Flavio, you know? So this is alright, because I'm Flavio. You have such ludicrous wealth. Just lending it, though. Do not dare run off with it. Do not make me dock pay. Oh, Flavio. Is there a more annoying character in this game than him? What is it? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the song. The song explains what you're supposed to do. And do your stuff, Bobbery. Oh, such excitement. The cave entrance. What? My skull gem. Mario, what were you thinking? That gem was part of the House of Flavio. There you go, turd. Whew. Oh, what a happy day. I have my skull gem back. My jolliness has no end. Now then, I'm sure you're all disappointed, but Flavio must be heading back now. Cannot let those back at camp worry about me further. You two understand, yes? So, Let me know when you find that glittery treasure, alright? Ah. What's my health looking like? Yeah, I'm not gonna spend the 12 coins. Month star, day circles, music. Scoffing at danger, my brave explorers entered the cave. Will they actually find the Pirate King's treasure? I tremble with anticipation. I feel like... Is there a reason to throw him up there? Can you even throw him up there? I guess you can't. There's nothing hidden in here. In this room, particularly. Ooh. Hello. Oh crap. I don't have these guys' info. You can tattle for me, please. That's a lava bubble. It's a flame spirit. Its HP and attack power may be different from the embers, but otherwise it's the same. Since it's made of fire, try not to touch it because it'll burn you. Apparently it's vulnerable to explosions and ice attacks. Oh, if you get hit by a flame attack you might catch fire, so guard well. That's all taken care of, don't worry. Oh crap. Oops. Get back up there. Here we go. Shine Sprite. Oops. Keep missing. Wow. That might be a problem. Let's switch to creeps. Yeah. Oh, I do not have the timing. This is not good. Why would you use that? That might have been the wrong move. Maybe I'll do this. Oh, this isn't needed at this time. Come on. The curse has like the... Oh. That's the worst timing. Yeah, I saw that. And Jake Sanderson's out too. Upper body injury. Oh, crap. Oh, I should have tatted. Let's, Gumbella out there. Attacks after being shot from a bill blaster. Take care of it quickly, or totally wail into you, mosh pit style. Alright, shouldn't be a problem. If I can get up close enough, yes. That's what needed to happen. Wow. Bill Blaster, it's a cannon that shoots bullet bills. Max HP 5, defense 2. Doesn't attack directly but shoots bullet bills at you. I know the bullet bills are annoying, but take out the bill blaster first, trust me. How many of those things will shoot at us? You're so annoying. Not bad. Do I need him, or can I just... Oh, I can jump. Okay. I do need him for... that. Oh! That guy looks scary. Oops. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, wonderful. No, not head bunk. Tattle, please. It's a bulky bomb. I think it's like other bombs, but it's huge. Max HP 6, attack 2, defense 1. It's weird, it never attacks, but once its fuse is lit, it'll blow up on its own eventually. I don't mind it taking itself out of the battle, but that explosion hurts us too. Oh, and when it powers up, that attack powers 8, so watch out. Fire and explosions light its fuse, so I guess setting it off early is one strategy. You can run too, but if you're gonna fight, beat it off before it goes. No problem. Please only be like 2. Okay. That is manageable. Alright. Oh good, a save point. And... okay, I thought for sure there's something here. How? I don't know how I just did that. Come on. Oh, frig off. Oh crap, these guys can attack while they're flipped upside down, can't they? Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, bingo number 6. Didn't fill up the crowd. That's a little bit annoying. Alright. Thank you, Yoshi. Come on, Bobbery. Good job. Alright. Ooh, turn back. Ooh, go no further or you'll never leave. There's 3 of them. Ooh, not good. What happens if you... Cool. Wait, what? I didn't realize his fuse was lit. Oh. That's where all the water's coming from. Hmm. Alright, so we'll use that key to unlock the door down here. Oops. Take you out. Oh, there's only one of them. He's gonna be enough for a level up. Badge points. And oh, I didn't get a chance to equip the badge point. A little disappointing. That's really annoying. Huh? Come on, Yoshi. Good job. Oh, geez. I just realized I don't have that Buzzy Beetle tattled on. Oh, no. Tattle. There we go. Defense is 4. Jeez. Excuse me. Alright, Goombella, do your thing. Okay. 8 badge points. I could do the quick change. Oh, quick change is so good. Or I could do Power Plus or Flower Saver. Oh, there's just so many good options. Power Plus on the partner. Do damage dodge for the partner. Power them up a little bit. Oh, come on. There we go. Ooh. Alright. Please take him out. Thank you. Nice. I messed up. Actually, it doesn't really matter. Because he would have flipped himself over. He would be the like, same situation pretty much. Now, there's 2 secrets in this room. That's one of them. And I'm pretty sure... Maybe there's not 2 secrets. I definitely thought you could blow this away for some reason with Flurry. Alright, Coops, you're up. Oh. Alright, come on. I guess Coops is good to have out in this fight. I want to take him out. He's the bigger threat, I think. And... oh. I had a defense? Nice. And of course, he goes for Coops instead of me. I feel like getting the special curse definitely increases the frequency too. Come on, come over here. Oh. Okay, I think that's close enough. Good job, Coops. Everything fell away. That sucks. Oh. Supposed to use Bellberry. No, no. That stupid stick drift. There we go. Do your thing. Thank you. I think there's more bullet bill blasters. Oy. Well, there's 2 rows of them. Jeez. Why did I not? Oh, it's because of my health. That's a little disappointing. It probably would have done more damage using my hammer, actually. Gotta take these guys out. Bobbery does 3. Oh, wow. I don't like that that bomb in the crowd is about to explode. Oh, what? No. Nice. Alright. I could probably be using Vivian right here to avoid these fights. Be really slow going though. Alright, let's do a hammer. Let's see. Yeah, the hammer is more effective than jumping. Keep doing these 6-star fights. I might I might level up again soon. Who do I want to fight with? He's dangerous to fight with because he will blow them up. Or he'll cause them to blow up, I mean. Oh, and there's 4 of them. That's not good. Whoa. That might not have been good. Bobbery's probably gonna be dead by this. Oh, jeez. Yeah, he's pretty close to dead. Wow, I have 600 coins. No, they have 8 HP, but explosions and fire cause them to, like, automatically blow up. P up, D, or P down, D up. See, this would be good. That badge might be worth wearing. Okay. York. Oh, sweet, sweet salvation. I thought no one would ever come. I had given up. I don't think I have the key. Where's the key again? What's that? Spare you the prologue and just curse you already? No. How did you know I was gonna do that? No, seriously, hang on a sec. Can't you just listen to my spiel for a little bit? I've been locked in here forever, bored stiff and doing nothing but practice this speech. Huh? I'm already the 4th cursing chest you've met? Are you serious? So you're saying you know exactly how this is all going to turn out? Man, talk about a raw deal. You're a twisted little guy, you know that? Marin shakes his head. Yeah, I know. Okay, fine. I get the picture, okay? Sheesh, all I wanted to do was to see the face of some unlucky soul when I popped out. Is that so much to ask? No? Anyway, what are you waiting for? Just open it already. You know what the key looks like? Mr. Seen it all already. Some ghost here has it. Just go beat him and get it. We'll get this farce over with. Come on now, I'm waiting. Oh, that ghost. I'm a little bit worried. My health is low. Oh, it's not that low, it's Bobbery's that's low. Okay. Ooh. Aubrey. When he's burned, he's gonna end with 1 HP. That's... Oh, Mario's fine. There's that peril badge that I don't think I have on right now. Oh, thank you. Yeah, whoop-de-doo. You got the key. Party time. Now let me out already. Alright, here we go. Since you're just itching to get this over with. Ahem. Wee-hee, fools. You dopes fell right into my absolutely brilliant trap, and now you'll suffer. Oh yeah, I'm so evil. Bathed in the foul awful. Wait, what was next? Oh yeah. You fools will be cursed forever for your stupidity, your appalling stupidity. You'll rule the day you open this chest of doom. Now you wretched guy, be cursed. Wee. Now you're cursed, but good. Suffer, suffer, suffer. Wait, that's maybe too much. Are you alright? That didn't really hurt, did it? Good. Squirm and suffer like a socially awkward worms. From now on, in certain places if you press Y, you'll turn into a paper boat. Isn't that just gruesome? Just try it out here so you can see the depth of your humiliation. Feel the terror of your fate. When you stand on one of these boat panels, the panel will feel your curse and glow. Become a paper boat. Yeah, yes, such suffering. You feel the horror, now you're a piddly little boat. Wee. You float on the water, people will laugh at you, you will be spit upon. But it only works in certain places, so don't worry, it's not too bad. You want to return to normal, approach the panel and press Y. Now try it, worm. Yes, your pain is like a tasty banquet to me. Now, do you understand your doom? Yeah, I get it. Then off with you, you jaded, cursed boat guy. Oh, and hey listen, thanks for letting me do my thing, I feel better. Ah, well I say, that cursed chap seems rather a bit of all right, eh? Yeah, let's get to it. I think if you go this way, you might find something. I guess not. I thought you did for sure, but oh. Any fights going this way? Oh, I thought there would be. Okay. Crap. Oh. Jeez. Oh. This is really annoying. There we go. Woof. Ooh. What's my health at? Oh no. Oh. I'm sure there's something here that... Bob already blew through that? Okay, I really need to save. Oops. Is there anything interesting up here? Yes, there is. Defend plus for the ally. Don't think I'll be using that because my allies are generally alright, except for Bobbery right now. Anything over on this side? No. Great. Get down here. Can't go through there, but the crank for that gate is a long way away. Oh. Right here. Oh. Oh, I thought I blew it. I wonder... I'm sure if I, like, leave this area, all the enemies will spawn again. But I think it'd be worth it just to go heal myself out here. There we go. Alright, good night. Thanks for watching. Yeah, they all respawn. Didn't mean to hit that. Again, just really not an opportune time. Not opportune, but... Ooh, power punch. It's, not making the most of the curse. Let's go. There we go. There are enemies here too? Yep. Whoopsies. It's one star point, huh? Oh. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I went for that. And yeah, all this just happened. Ridiculous. Alright. Let's do this. Good enough. Great. And this is where I'm supposed to go. To do that. Ooh. Oh, that freaky voice is making noise again. Ghosts must be nearby. I don't want to fight you. You're just gonna hurt me. Ooh. Stupid. I'm blaming that one on stick drift. I was facing the... Look, facing the wrong way when I went to hover across. Alright. Can go that way, but I feel like there's a reason I want to maybe go this way. Nope, never mind. Get away from me. Right. Pretty sure I'm actually near the end of this. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's... How am I supposed to get through there? That was ridiculous. I've never had that happen. Okay, I thought I was... That was a depth perception problem. Alright, maybe we'll get through it this time. Get in there. Get in there. Nice. That was a really easy pass. Ooh. Oh. Almost snuck up on me. Hey, there's something there, floating on the water. Where am I? Is that a boat? Hey, over here, save us, please. I've got bad news for you, bud. I don't think I can save you all. So, there's a floating ship in here. Why don't they just use it to, get out of here? Come on. I wasn't sure if there was a gap I was supposed to jump over behind all those toads. Alright. There we go. There we go. Interesting. Alright. And ooh. Nice. Touchdown. Alrighty, let's get out of here. Cross over now. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Do you have to be an orange toad to be a sailor? Yeah. Oh, we know them. We know those people. That's Frankie and Francesca. I think I have to go all the way back and fly across. And am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? Yes. Probably could have kept going, landed on one of those barrels. Oh. Platforming is just a little iffy. I don't know if it's my controller. Sometimes it just feels like the jumping isn't quite as responsive as you'd hope it'd be. Ship got surrounded by ghosts out on the ocean. We all ended up here. Hey, aren't you Mario? It's me, Don Pianta's daughter, Francesca. Frankie's here too. Yeah, I saw him. After my dad forgave us, we set out on a trip. The ship we were on got a little too close to this island, and now look at us. Still, I'm amazed the rumors about Cortez were all true, which means he's nearby. Hey, so, by the way, why are you here? Don't tell me Daddy had you come here to take us back. No. It's not all about you, Francesca. Come on. What? You're after the pirate's treasure because it might contain a crystal star? I think the treasure's right in there, watched by Cortez's spirit. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to take care of him, though. You look tough. Besides, Cortez is the one that trapped us on that raft, so smack him one for me. Okay. Okay. Yeah, get out of my way, please. Do I want... Oh no, I want Goombella out. Whoa. Wait, did I surprise you? Yeah, sorry about that. See, I actually followed you in here. But I got lost along the way and, well anyway, I followed this path and I finally caught up with you. And then... Listen, just forget it, okay? I'm sure the crystal star is inside that pirate ship. Pirate King Cortez is in there too. I'm pretty sure, yeah, probably. No big deal though, right? You can take him, big guy. We're counting on you. Boy, I know I am. So is Grotus. Oh my goodness, he's not even trying to hide it. Let's heal and then save. Oh, I did not think I was gonna make that jump. Ooh, you ignored my warning. Ooh, come inside the door and be lost in darkness. Okay. Ooh, come into my... Done with the voice, thank... Oh, there's the crystal star. We just want that, please. Thank you. Now, if I grow tired of this spooky woo business, I'm a pirate, blast it. Pirates do not moan. I'm a cold-blooded villain who robs innocents of life and loot, not a crying ghost. And you are after my treasure. And this is my ship. What are you doing here? Speak? Mario doesn't speak, buddy. I'll turn your mustache into a bone polisher, amigo. Ho ho ho. Let's see. It's gonna be interesting. Can't flee this fight. Let's put you out there first. Take the brunt of the hit. It's Cortez. He's the dreaded pirate spirit who haunts the island. Max HP is 20, attack is 4, defense is 1. His HP may seem low, but he's a spirit. So even when his HP hits 0, he'll come back. Plus, he has tons of different attacks. He's as tough and scary as he looks. I say just keep damaging him, and sooner or later he'll go down for good. Let's give this tormented spirit some eternal rest. Yes, thank you for that, Goombella. Oh, he has like different like waves to his attacks, to like his forms. I think after you do this, he becomes like a floating head or something. Maybe. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember all of his forms. No, I won't use any of those. Just a head bonk. Oh. Well, it would have been pointless anyways. And... Interesting. Oh, that's concerning. Oh, frig. Is there anything I want to do? No, not there, not yet. What do you, I'll take the life shroom. Or the slow shroom, I mean. The life shroom would be really nice. This is concerning. Oof. Okay, let's do that. He'll take out. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's the floating head. Did we... What's going on? Okay. Oh, it gives me this turn again. Wonderful. Do art attack. Take out as many of the hands as I can, or weapons as I can. Perfect. Not bad. I at least have the life shroom if he does come after me. Can't take much more of this. This calls for something special. Oh. Nice. No. Buddy, I just used a special attack. I need those people cheering for me. This isn't good. Yeah. This is the only thing I was worried about, but also it was just one fire point. It's not. I don't know how long that lasts for. Good block, good block. No. Then jump on Cortez. Oh, I can't believe I got the timing of that wrong. Okay, at least take out those other. Please do at least 4 damage. Okay, great. Word. Wonderful. That it? Nice. Oh, yes! This is great. Wonderful timing. Couldn't get better than that. Nice. Alright. More badge points? I think so. No, my treasure. I don't want your treasure, dude. What? Done for. Just kidding. You foolish amigo. For I'm not dead. Well, technically I was already dead. But my spirit endures, tied to my treasure. So you cannot do anything to me. I do not live, amigo. Still guarding this treasure for hundreds of years is almost as boring as death. Yes, speak up, Mario. You're not even interested in my treasure? Why are you here? Huh? You want this? This little rock over here. Are you serious? Well, that's no big deal. Here, take it. What do I need 1 or 2 extra gems for? I did not really like that one anyway. Alright. Awesome. Is that end of chapter? Or do I still have to get off the island? This is an extra little bit where I do have to get off the island. End of chapter. Cortez, Scourge of the Seas. Mario soundly defeated this fearful spirit and claimed the Crystal Star. Perhaps the peaceful citizens of the world no longer need to fear Cortez and his fellowship. The only problem remaining is how Mario will escape this isolated island. Could there be another problem still, hiding beneath our hero's nose? Save, yes please. Okay, so if it's gonna go to Peach's storyline, I think we'll stop here. Otherwise, yes. No, okay, we'll keep going, we'll get off the island. That should do it. If you don't need anything else, away with you, amigo. Month star, day, circle star. And then I heard something my ears could not believe. We'd actually discovered the legendary treasure of the Pirate King Cortez. Alright. Oh, where'd Four Eyes go? Oh, there was like an earthquake in there. Are you alright? Beat Cortez. Wow, you're really something. It's now that you've got some free time, why don't you get us out of here? Get Francesco. All that shaking caused this wall here to crack a bit. I feel a breeze. If we could break down this wall, I think we could escape. Breeze? How are we going to bust through that solid rock, though? Oh. They've never met Bobbery. There you go, bud. Huh, it worked just like I said. Well, me first. Come on, everybody, let's get out of here. This damp cave air is just not good for my skin. Let's go, Frankie. Oh. You saved our lives, man. I'll never forget you. But I need to leave now. Actually, I want to go back in there just for a second. Just double checking. Actually, how many? 16 star pieces. Okay. Alright, what's up? Ah, Mario, welcome back to you, my stalwart captain. So, have you found the treasure? How is our little expedition faring, Oh, I didn't equip any badges. Am I gonna have to go straight into the fight? What? The Spirit of Cortez was guarding the treasure? And you beat him, but you left all the treasure there? Ugh, what were you thinking? Were you trying to be nice? Well, that's what I like about you, I guess. Oh, thanks, Papatch. Could it be? The brother? Oh! You, what are you doing here? This is unexpected. I came looking for you, brother. All the way to this island, I came looking. Ghosts attacked us and our boat just sank. I found you now. Your boat sank too? So you're all stranded here as well? Oh, yeah. Oh. Hold on, huh? What was that? I never got this part of the story. Like, they're attacking them. Like, they're not gonna sink. Like, why are the X-Nauts attacking us? We don't have a boat. They're just gonna keep firing at land, wasting their shot. Like, what is that? I mean, it'd only be for us to, like, somehow get a hold of the boat, and then we have one. Pardon me, guys, but I mean, Yep, Four Eyes, we know, it's you. So sorry to surprise you. No, wait. No need for that fake politeness anymore. Good job getting that crystal star. Oh yeah, seriously. Good job getting it for me. Oh wow. Ain't that a good old Four Eyes? Yeah, that is Four Eyes. What's he doing over there? Hey, Four Eyes. It's dangerous up. Oh my goodness. What's with this lukewarm reception, huh? Dramatic entrance here. Oh, whatever, I'll spell it out for you idiots. You may have known me as Four Eyes, but I'm actually... yeah. Crump. Lord Crump. Oh man, did I fool you. I was a mastermind in the shadows, running this voyage. It hurts to be this good. Now Mario, enough of this. I'm on a schedule here. Hand over the crystal star. Because of you. Because you know what'll happen if you don't. We can just go hide in the cave. Starboard cannons, port cannons, fire, fire, fire. Yikes, Four Eyes was a pirate all this time? Madness. Well, what are we all standing around for? Cannons, people, we must flee. Look, we're sailors. Not much good for anything without a ship. Wait. I have it, I'm a genius. We have a ship at hand, and a fine one, I must say. Mario, take me to Cortez. Yes, my brain remembered what you said. You said that Cortez had a ship. If the legend is true, then you should be unstoppable with that cursed ship. Flavio, what are you talking about? That's crazy. This is Cortez, the pirate you're talking about here, even if Mario did beat him. Why would he lend you his ship, huh? He'll cream you. Cream you! Hey, I may be a coward and a cad. But I still lead you. I have a duty to protect you. We will be cannon fodder if we sit and wag our tongues. Just go further into the island. We must at least try, Cortez. I want to hear no complaints. I'm your leader and I will negotiate with this Cortez. Now Mario, take me to this pirate scum this instant. He finally smartened up a little bit. Alright. We'll save just for fun. Oh yeah. Oh. I can't forget. I have badges to equip. I don't need that yet. Let's just start putting some stuff on our friends. And put the power smash back on. Alright. Alright, come on Cortez, we need you. It's not us. Don't get angry at us, please. Ooh, oh, what? Is it you? It's you again? Did you forget something? Cortez, I have to speak with you. Could you lend me your ship? What would possess me to lend you my ship? Who are you anyway? The name's Flavio. We're in big trouble and we could really use your ship. We must protect our crew from bad pirates that are blasting us to bits. So we just need to borrow your ship for the teensiest little while. What are you talking about, muchacho? You don't rent this ship for pleasure cruises. And even if I would lend it to you, this ship is magical and it cannot move now. The key to powering the ship is the mystical skull gem. Oh boy. The skull gem? You mean this? You have the skull gem? Yes I do. So, alright, what do you say to this proposition then? Take this gem, hand it down through generations of my family, and lend us your ship? I think that is a pretty fair deal. Do you not think, Cortez, old friend? Old friend. Your ancestors stole that gem from me, you strutting peacock. You must be very brave or very, very foolish to ask such a thing of me. I should turn you into a piñata and throw a party on the beach. Wait just a moment. Do not make me have Mario trounce you again. While he fights you, I will throw this stone into the sea where you'll never find it. How would that be? You rattle my bones, Senor Peacock. Very well. I accept your bargain, amigo. And be very careful with that gem. Ah, check and mate, Flavio. Do not make my fortune by failing in negotiation, no. You can talk your way through any deal, I say. Now you take this. My precious black skull will sail the seas again. I was getting quite annoyed by the sound of cannons outside anyways. Now I can really stretch my bones and wreak havoc on the seas like in the old days. So, Mario, feel free to thank me anytime for saving us all, but for now we sail. Alright. Oh good. Everyone's already here. Hey, we're coming too. Let's take them. Come on, all for one, guys. Oi, I ain't letting old Flavio Fancy Pants hog the glory. Come on, Captain Stash. It's been a millennium since I gazed out upon the sea. Come to the open waters. I got ammo to spare. How's that for boom bassa boom? You fire cannons here without my permission? You have nerve, mortal. What the? Oh. Why does the boat need a tail? Why? Ooh, take that. I'm gonna sink this ratty old ghost ship to the bottom of the ocean. Hear my voice, spirits. Take their ship and show them the meaning of fear. I mean, if I was to bet, I would say that spirits would be able to take up the X-Naut soldiers. But the X-Naut boat does look like it's made of metal. And probably a lot more durable. Mario, my captain, is now your turn again. Get over there and duel that cad. I don't want to say cod. It's cad. I'm gonna turn you guys into wee seeds. Wait, that's not right. Turn you into seaweed. Enjoy. Nice. That's cool. I guess I have to switch to Goombella. Good job. Alright, Goombella. No, not head bonk. Whoops. Eee, that's... I did not mean to do that. Oop, defend. There, Mario. Okay. Goombella, can you please tattle this time? Slow Crump, not this guy again. Ugh. Just attacks normally, so don't worry much about him. But those X-Nauts all around him are a force to be reckoned with. They're going to attack us with all kinds of weird moves, I can just feel it. If you take out their leader though, they won't have the focus to attack. Get Crump. Okay. Nice. You're not going to get off that easily, losers. Let's see how you like this. X-Nauts. This is a problem. Goombella. And I wonder if that's enough. I don't think it'll be enough. No. Ugh. Eek. Crap. Oh, come on. So close. Okay, if the mist would go away, that'd be really nice. Thank you. Is that really it? It seemed like a really easy fight. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what I thought. Man, this is no good. Thought I was almost aced for a second there. You haven't finished me off yet, you sea urchins. I'm down, but no way I'm out. Ugh. Oh, not good. Ooh, but oh no. Wonder. Is Earth Tremor always just an automatic hit? We're gonna find out. I still haven't gotten an excellent on this playthrough. And yeah, that's usually where I get a bit stuck. Cool, it's a hit. You swap out the battery. Nice. Oh, I guess that was kind of pointless. Okay, spin jump. Cool. I have to do that. Okay, well, let's try this out. That's a good placement there. Enough. Nice. I think this might finish him off. Oh. I missed that hit. That sucks. What's happening here? This added defense? I thought the bombs would go off already. Added defense, thank you. The defense, or the bombs must go. Doesn't matter. I was gonna say the bombs probably go off after they attack. Alright. This is getting old. How could I lose again? I hate losing. I gotta think of another excuse for Grotus. And with that, pow, I'm gone. You've done it, old boy. I should say you won't be too keen on seeing us again, eh? Eat seaweed. Tastes good and it's nutritious. Okay. Alright, yeah, we're gonna end there. It's been nearly 4 hours, so, cool. I think the next time I stream okay, Grotus, be quiet for a second. Next time I stream, it'll probably be, we won't be trying to do chapter 6, we'll be doing a little bit in between, doing some of the, trouble board and finding some secrets around, around the world and that, so. Alright, that's, it for now. Thanks for watching, bye.